Stetson?
To get the dad.
What are we doing when we meet up with Dad, Stetson? What are we gonna do?
I'm a cattle driver.
Good job.
I'm gonna go cattle driving, Mom.
Okay. You gonna lead the way or ride with Dad?
So we're gonna keep them on the road.
Keep them on the road.
With the vroom vroom.
Ready, Stetson?
I got the real boss along. Give a thumbs up.
What are we doing?
I'm the boss.
I'm the boss.
Oh boy.
Cattle driving, Mom.
Okay, Levi, which cows are we moving?
We're actually not moving cows, we're moving bulls. Moving 40 bulls. We just pulled out of a corn stalk field of about 350 cows that they just got all done breeding, and so make from fall calvers. And now we're taking the bulls off to their own field.
Sounds good.
Stay tuned.
Right. Are you talking about us?
Yes, let's go.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're cattle driving today, actually bull driving. We're just moving bulls. So I'm gonna lead the way with the pickup, and then the guys are on the four-wheelers. The bulls are just coming out of where we had them held. Stetson's on a four-wheeler with Levi. It's really nice today, so it's a good day to move cows. And hopefully it all goes smoothly. It should. These bulls are pretty docile. Should go pretty well. Bulls tend to walk at a little bit slower pace than the cows. So usually I set the pace and the cows are kind of right up behind me and I'm trying to slow them down, but bulls, they just kind of go their own speed. We do have to cross the highway, so I'll get up here and we have another pickup that'll help block the highway so we can cross it and not have to worry about the bulls trying to take a hitchhike down the highway. It's going pretty good. These bulls are just nice and easy. I'm currently driving 2 miles an hour. So just a nice, easy drive today. So these cattle aren't ours. They're from a rancher out in western Nebraska that we're friends with, and they send several hundred head to run on our corn stalks this time of year. It's a really good winter feed option for ranchers that have to put up hay. It can be a lot of hay to put up for the large herds that they run. So this is a good option for them. So they run on our corn stalks. They eat down the extra corn that's left behind after harvest, which in turn helps us the next year. So this growing season, then we'll have less volunteer corn popping up in the field. Volunteer corn is when corn from last year's harvest left on the ground, and then that grows. It's more of a weed. It won't produce a cob. If a field was corn last year, it'll be soybeans this year on almost all of our acres, and vice versa. So those corn kernels would be growing in a bean field, which would then shade the beans, and it's just not what we want. Running cattle on our corn stalks is just a way to really cut down on that volunteer corn. It's good for the rancher, it's good for the farmer. It's just a win-win for everybody. We live in the sticks, so we don't see cars very often on cattle drives, but in Nebraska, it's totally legal to run your cows down the road. And we crossed the highway, didn't even see a single car when we did that, so that was lucky. Did you get the job done?
The board went in.
They did so good, didn't they?
Got them all in.
Got 'em all in.
Good. Now I got a full drive back.
It'll be fun.
It's not too bad today, but
Ready to go back, Stetson?
Yeah.
Let's go.